Hey guys, Travis here.
And the Freak Joe.
Bringing you another cemetery vlog as we tour the state of Indiana, checking out the most haunted cemeteries in the state.
That's right. This cemetery is Posey Chapel Cemetery in the town of LaPorte in LaPorte County, Indiana. There are roughly 500 interments here dating back to 1838.
Yeah, and it's called the Posey Cemetery because it once was home to the Posey Chapel, which was built in 1841 for the Methodist community.
Yeah, and the church was destroyed by arsonists in 1972 and was never rebuilt. Although this gazebo here that I think you can see, or I don't know if gazebo is the right word, but shelter or whatever, I believe is where the old chapel used to be.
Yeah, I know that was one of the things that we're kind of like trying to figure out or speculate. And I think we made a determination that that's like either where the church was or the church was a little bit farther back, but in the same general area
Right.
as the cemetery that we're touring is off to the left and kind of goes up and around over a hill.
Yeah, legend has it that the church, or the chapel rather, which was destroyed in 1972, is the second church that had been on the property. Another church had stood there in the mid 1800s and had also been burned by arsonists.
Yeah, the preacher at the time was so distraught by the incident of the church burning down that he actually took his own life by hanging himself from a tree in the churchyard. He's speculated to actually still be seen today by visitors of the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm hanging from the tree. We did, I don't know if we have any footage of it to show you, but we did try to look for trees that might be good candidates for hanging. Which feels macabre to say it that way, but this is a cemetery tour, so
100% is
that's
right.
what it is.
Outside of the speculation of seeing the hanging preacher from the tree, other things that people have noted on seeing, again, the very basic orbs, mist, and disembodied voices coming from the woods and the surrounding area.
Yeah. So this is another cemetery with a lot of old headstones. You can see that some of them have fallen over, some of them are slowly being consumed by the earth. Other ones are in really, really great shape, and I don't know if that's up to the families to come check out and keep in good shape, or if it's just random happenstance, or with two chapels destroyed by arson, maybe there are some ne'er-do-wells who just come and kick stones over or something. Which, if that's you, stop watching our stuff. We don't like you. Go away.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Yeah.
This one was pretty unique in the fact that it was surrounded by farmland. I think off to the right of us is an actual farm within like walking distance of like their barns. And then to the left it was open fields and everything. But I believe this could have been more of a multi-family cemetery in a sense. I think there was only like maybe 4 or 5 last names that we saw that differed from everyone else. So I want to say it is more of a family-based cemetery. It's completely fenced in. Obviously, we were kind of skeptical on if we should go into this cemetery or not, because even though there was a sign that said cemetery is open from sunrise to sunset, and the gate was open, as you guys saw in the opening here, that gate was completely open. We didn't open it ourselves, but there also is a no trespassing sign on it.
Yeah, definitely some mixed messages, but frankly, a beautiful place to be buried. I especially liked this bench on the hill, and if there is an afterlife that allows people to come back and hang out where they're buried, this would be a fantastic place, frankly. Beautiful view of the countryside, beautiful view of the hillside and the farm across the way. I personally would love to be buried in the shade of a tree on the side of a hill where you can look out and just enjoy that. I mean, I enjoy it very much in life. I imagine I would enjoy it just as much in death.
Yeah, and obviously I think with the camera footage and everything, you can't really see the steepness of the hill. But like Joe said, that bench is right at the top of the hill. So, I mean, you're looking down and out. And the video doesn't really give it justice on how beautiful the area was, how peaceful it was. even though the cemetery is right off of a road. It's not a main road. It is kind of a back road, so it's quiet, it's peaceful. And again, like, you know, there's a nice blend of like newer stones and older stones, which kind of gives me the idea that it is a family cemetery, that even if it's from, you know, the late 1800s, people who are passing away as early as, I think, 5 years ago is probably the most recent one, that they're being buried along with other family.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, even if it's not a specifically family cemetery, it seems to be a small community cemetery as opposed to a public cemetery or like a larger church cemetery.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of gander over all the stones, everything that we had a chance to kind of look at, again, a lot of blends between newer stones and older stones, and a couple of them were actually unique. Unique design stones compared to traditional basic ones. I just want to remind you guys that this cemetery is Posey Chapel Cemetery out there in LaPorte, Indiana, LaPorte County. And I do want to take this time to thank you guys for watching the video. I think those were one of the two trees that we thought maybe had been the area.
Yeah,
now,
I think you're right.
Obviously, I don't know the difference in heights of a tree between, you know, early 1800s and today. It could be, you know, torn down, it could be huge, but I think it was that general area that we thought that the hanging supposedly happened based on stories that were told.
Yeah, I would agree. So one of the things that I think you mentioned too is there are cases of hearing disembodied voices here. I did notice while we were there during the day, there is that farm close by, and we did definitely hear some voices from the farm. So if you've ever been there, you've ever heard disembodied voices, tell us what they said. Let us know what you thought about them, who they may have belonged to. Were they spooky, or did they just sound like Indiana farmers going about their days?
Absolutely. Guys, thank you for taking your time out to watch this video as we cut through and show you the final area of the cemetery that they have. Make sure you do subscribe, hit the notification bell to our YouTube channel at Freaknet Studios. There are 13 videos to the cemetery vlog in Indiana. And we just enjoy doing it. We enjoy you guys taking your time out to actually watch us go through this journey.
Yeah, and don't forget to check out our other cemetery vlogs, our food vlogs, and all the other videos and content we have for you. You can find us over at thisfreakinshow.com. And do we have freaknetstudios.com? Mm-hmm. Fantastic. So you can go there to find all the other fine shows on our network.
Yep, 100%. Go to freaknetstudios.com and it'll actually take you to a link of our YouTube channel, our podcast that we're on. There's a couple of videos actually posted up on that website that you can just click on and watch outright, as Joe mentioned. Outside of cemetery vlogs, we also did food vlogs and some diet vlogs and stuff like that. The Illinois series from a couple years ago is posted on there, as well as the 13 episodes to this one as it gets released through the month of October for this freaky show, which is a celebration of Halloween throughout the month of October. Take time out to watch the videos. Again, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And like Joe said, if you have been to these cemeteries, if you have seen or heard anything your own from personal experiences, and you want to share that story with us, we love hearing from you guys, and we love hearing those stories. And we're very responsive when it comes to you guys messaging us.
That's right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, guys, I am Travisty.
And I'm the Freak Joe.
And thank you for listening to this vlog, watching this vlog. Oh, I almost went podcasting.
You almost did.
I almost went podcasting there.